What is an executor of a will? When someone dies, their estate must be dealt with in accordance with their will. If the deceased has left a valid will, they will have appointed an executor to deal with their estate. The executor is responsible for ensuring that the wishes of the deceased are carried out. If you have been appointed as an executor, it is important to understand your role and what is expected of you. This video will explain what an executor of a will is and what responsibilities they have. Who can become an executor? An executor can be someone who has been nominated by the deceased to deal with their estate after they die. The executor is responsible for administering the estate in accordance with the instructions set out in the will. This includes distributing the deceased's assets to beneficiaries, paying any debts and taxes owed by the estate, and dealing with any other administrative matters. The executor must act in the best interests of the beneficiaries and carry out their duties in a timely and efficient manner. If there are multiple executors, they must work together to ensure that the estate is administered correctly. What responsibilities does an executor have? The executor has a number of important responsibilities, which include collecting and valuing the deceased's assets, paying any debts owed by the estate, including funeral expenses, taxes, and outstanding bills, distributing the deceased's assets to beneficiaries in accordance with the instructions set out in the will, making sure that all legal requirements are met, such as applying for probate and registering the death, keeping accurate records of all transactions relating to the estate. Can an executor of a will be a beneficiary? Yes, executors can also be beneficiaries of a will. However, they must ensure that they act in the best interests of all beneficiaries and not just themselves. Can executors be paid? Executors are entitled to reasonable reimbursement for any expenses they incur while carrying out their duties. They may also receive payment for their time and effort, although this is not mandatory. Executors must keep accurate records of all expenses incurred and receipts for any payments made. What are some things an executor cannot do? Change the terms of the will. Decide who gets what from the estate. Act against the best interests of the beneficiaries. Unduly delay the administration of the estate. Fail to keep accurate records. Misuse estate funds. If you have been appointed as an executor, it is important to understand your role and what is expected of you. Being an executor can be a time-consuming and stressful role, but it is also an important one. If you have been appointed as an executor, make sure you understand your responsibilities and are up to the task. If you are unsure about anything, seek professional advice. To learn more, visit us at digitalwealthmedia.com. Thanks for watching.